Okay, Trev, let's do this, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta get ready.
We can do this.
This is our time. This is our time, okay? You are not just the director of the warehouse, okay?
Great, that's what
We're
I
gonna
need.
do this. Let's get pumped up.
We can do this.
Woo.
Oh.
All right, how many seconds? The red light? Oh, we're going.
Oh. Okay.
So you saw
Oops.
that. All right.
My bad.
All right, Trev,
Here
we're
we go.
jumping into this, buddy. Here
Let's
we
do
go,
this.
you guys.
Okay.
More recognition. You just heard from Kristen and Rachel, who we all know and love. For me, this is the funnest part of Summit, is doing recognition. Last year, I got to be up here. Were you at Summit in Nashville?
No. No, I didn't get invited.
You were in the warehouse, shipping orders.
Had to get it done.
Which we all appreciate. I was up here with Rafa last year. Now I get to share the stage with Trevor. Equally just as great of a guy. I think last year when I was up with Rafa, I mentioned that he was one of the hardest working guys that I know. But Trevor's giving him a run for his money. So let's just do a quick intro, Trev, before we do recognition. I am Megan Cloward. Those of you who don't know me, I am the Director of Customer Relations here at Zaya. It sounds like a pretty fancy title, but again, I feel like Trev, you probably feel like you have the best job, but I feel like I have the best job. I oversee our customer service department, which is so much fun. It's hard to honestly even call it a job. And again, I'm a little biased, but I feel like our customer service department is the best. Do you guys agree? Did you hear them, Trev? I didn't hear anything.
Mainly.
Do you guys agree? Do we not have the best customer service department? All right, I'm just going to assume people were screaming and cheering. If not, if you were booing, at least I didn't hear about it, so my feelings aren't hurt. But seriously, guys, our customer service department, we have over 100 agents now. First of all, I want to thank you guys over the past couple months with the explosive growth that we went through. We got a little behind in customer service, just like Trev, we got maybe a little behind on orders.
A little bit, not.
A little bit.
But there's a lot of orders.
You guys were so patient. You guys were so patient. Now we're so caught up. We're back to a day response time. These guys are shipping out orders like crazy and so fast. So again, thanks for your patience. And seriously, we're like you guys know, we're an open book here. So if there's anything that we can do better in customer service, or Trev can do better, please let us know because we are here for you guys and we love you guys. And in customer service and in the warehouse, we take pride in what we do and we take a little bit of ownership knowing that we're just a very small part of helping you guys and your businesses. Anyways, Trev, I've just been talking the whole time. So that's me, the more important guy, the face that you want to know, the guy who you love if you get your orders the very next day, or the guy that you don't love if it takes 2 weeks to get your orders. But this is Trevor.
Okay, so I'm Trevor Stocking. I'm the Director of Fulfillment. I work with the warehouse. Well, Megan, she loves her team and customer service is great. Personally, I feel like the warehouse is the spot to be. I wish that really we could bring everybody from the warehouse and let each of you get to know them. We have tons of people that just have really cool stories and are really working hard for each of you to try to get your orders. I know in the past we have gotten behind a little bit, but I can promise you that we're all working our best and our longest when we were behind to catch up, and we'll continue to do our best for you moving forward.
This guy is seriously awesome. As you saw in the tour of the office, it is not an easy job to man our warehouse. How big is our warehouse?
So we've got about 95,000 square feet.
95,000 square feet. I'm not a mathematician, but that's big, right? That's
really,
a lot
really
of square
big.
Feet.
Really, really massive. And we've got a huge team. There's about 90 people in the warehouse at any given time.
So awesome.
Shipping and packing and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, this guy runs a lean, mean,
warehouse
operating
machine.
Warehouse. He's the warehouse ninja. I try to sneak in there and grab a product. He laughs because it happens more than it should. But I need it for something. And no matter where I am, if I'm ducking behind boxes or trying to climb up on something, Trev has a way of calling me out and knowing where I am and doesn't let me take product out, which is good because he keeps our inventory in check.
We try to get it to the customers. Otherwise, Megan, she's sneaking around,
it's so
looking
good.
for sneak
All
peeks.
Our stuff is so good. How can I not want to take it?
Exactly.
Anyway, so that's a little intro, guys. One last thing I did want to say about Trev, which I don't know how he didn't mention. I know Trev was a little nervous to come up here. I told you that there was, what, like 100 people watching?
Yeah.
So there's actually 7,000.
Oh, great. That's just what I needed.
7,000, the majority of ladies. The one thing Trevor didn't mention is he is single. So granted, this is Zaya Active's virtual summit. It's also our first Zaya Bachelor with Trevor being our first Bachelor.
Yeah.
So Trev, is there anything that maybe you want to say to these eligible bachelorettes out here?
No, you know, I'm just Trevor.
Trevor,
I think that
buddy.
I think I have a pretty great job. I love what I do. I love the people that I work with.
Right, but as a bachelor, what makes you?
I own a motorcycle. That's my latest purchase.
This guy has a need for speed, okay? Can we show, do you have like a Tinder account? Can we flash that up on the screen
good.
so we've got...
That's what we need. That's just
all right, now that Trevor's all blushed, we should probably do what we're supposed to do up here. And that's not to find Trevor a wife, but it's to do some recognition.
Good.
But if we do find you a wife in the meantime, I want the credit for it.
We'll put it on the Instagram story if it happens.
Perfect. All right, so let's do some recognition. We're going to recognize directors first. Kristen and Rachel just got done with junior and senior reps. So we're going to do directors, which we feel like is a very big milestone in your business. You've been in for a little bit. Your feet are wet. Is that the right expression? Your feet get wet?
I don't know, maybe, probably.
Sounds kind of weird, but okay. So a big milestone. So Trev, do you want to talk about the qualifications for a director?
Okay. And one of the things, like, from the warehouse perspective is we really appreciate all of the hard work that you guys put in. We know that, you know, we're grateful for the amount of time and effort you guys put in. So to be a director, your personal volume must be at $500. Your lifetime personal volume must be at least $10,000. Your first level volume must be $2,000. And your total group volume must be at least $10,000.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's hard. You guys make it look so easy, but it is not easy. So a huge congratulations to you guys. Before we roll the slides of directors, we wanted to talk about just a few interesting stats. This one I think is amazing. So since last summit, which was just 6 months ago, we've had close to 1,800 people hit director. 1,800. That is a lot of people. It's interesting to know where we come. You guys, or where we've come from. You guys just saw Kristen. Kristen's amazing. She wears many hats. Back in the day, she used to run our recognition department amongst everything else she was doing. So it would probably take her, I think it took her like 2 days in a hole to send out all the recognition stuff, and maybe a couple hours just for flowers. So you guys know, as director, once you hit director, you get a bundle or a dozen or bundle? Dozen of flowers, is that a dozen flowers.
Bouquet?
A bouquet! See, you guys, look at this.
Here we go.
Knows what a bouquet of flowers is. Anyway, so you get these beautiful flowers. Kristen used to do that in a couple hours. Because of our growth, not only do we have a separate recognition department, we have a separate flower department because there are so many of you rank advancing getting these flowers. So again, just an amazing accomplishment. Let's roll the slides and congratulate all of our directors. right, you guys, again, a big congratulations to our directors. Hopefully you guys took ownership and pride in seeing your names up there. We love it. We love it. We love it. So we're going to jump into our last part of recognition that Trev and I are going to do is
Jamaica.
not Jamaica. Jamaica!
Bigger Jamaica.
That's right. You guys, we were so bummed that Jamaica didn't happen. I know you guys were bummed, but just times that by infinity, and that's how bummed we were. At corporate, we look forward to these trips so much, not just to go to a beautiful place, but to surround ourselves and link arms with our Zaya family. So it was a sad day when we, had to break the news to you guys. So like it was originally scheduled for July, and then there was that little thing called Corona that happened and kind of put a damper on a lot of travel plans. So then it got postponed to October, and then Corona was, still around, so then we had to cancel it completely. But we are very excited for next year's trip. Our fingers are crossed that there will be a trip. But still, we wanted to recognize all those who qualified for Jamaica. I don't know if I told you this, Trev, but I talked to Zach beforehand because we haven't announced our next trip yet. So we thought with your first appearance, and as the Bachelor, we thought it'd be really fun for you to announce where our next trip is. So you've got 7,000 people watching, Trev, on the edge of their seats. It's not on the paper, buddy. I'm putting you on the spot.
So
okay?
I just get to pick?
You just get to pick. Anywhere you pick, we're going to go.
Oh,
so
sweet.
you're either about to make a lot of dreams come true for women men or shatter. Anywhere.
What's my budget, Zach?
Zach said anywhere in the world, and he said no budget.
Oh, no budget at all.
Words I've never heard him say, but I'm pretty sure.
That's a big moment for us.
Yep. Anywhere. Where's it going to be?
I have no idea. Back to Jamaica.
Back to Jamaica. Come on.
Bahamas. I don't know.
Sense of adventure. Anywhere. 7,000 people watching, waiting for you to tell us where we will be doing our next trip.
I don't have a clue.
If this was your honeymoon, where would you want to go?
Oh, I'm going to Europe. I'm doing the whole European swing.
We're going to Europe! We're really not. That was,
okay.
yeah,
we
might be, but yeah.
There's a lot of pressure for nothing.
We trust Trev, but not enough to put that, have him make that decision.
Dang it.
Anyways, we don't know yet where we're going. Maybe Europe, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, if you're disappointed in wherever the location is, just know the option was Europe, and Zach said no.
All right, wherever we go, guys, it's going to be amazing. We're going to be together, so just, we'll keep the anticipation high for that trip when it happens. So let's announce first. So we had, 160 qualify for Jamaica?
I think so, yeah.
Which is awesome. The most we've had qualify for any trip. So let's talk first about those who earned the trip. So these are all of our earners. Again, a total of 166. These first slides will show those who earned the room for two. So as you guys know, we put different point values associated with it. So these are all those who earned enough points for a trip to Jamaica, which is now possibly Europe or possibly
to be decided.
Your backyard, to be determined. And then the next slide will be all those who earned the trip and the $1,000 travel voucher. And then last but not least, Trev, let's announce the top. So these are the top 10 Jamaica qualifiers, and Trev's going to read these names.
Okay. I apologize in advance if I screw these up, but here we go. Amy Perrin, Stephanie Stockling, Katie DeLuck, Riley Jones, Gina Vargas, Mary Beth Easler, sorry. Krista New, Leslie Self, Cameron Iverson, and Amanda Olson. Congratulations, and we're excited for you.
All right, as you can tell, for any of you guys that have met Megan in the past, you know she has a lot of energy. Only a few of you probably saw her when she was 9 months pregnant dancing on the Las Vegas bar 3 years ago, but that's just Megan, and we love her. But again, thanks Megan, Trevor, Rachel, and Kristen for helping us with the recognition, and congratulations again to all of our junior reps, senior rep directors, and Jamaica qualifiers. They put a lot of people on the spot right there. I don't think we're going to Europe. We're going to have a little talk with Megan. She may be put on probation for that one, but we'll see. But anyway, we would love to get traveling again, and we'll get that out as soon as we can, as soon as the world kind of normalizes a little bit in that sense. But we are, as she mentioned, we would have loved to have been in Jamaica back in July or in October, but we couldn't do it.